You are looking at Sherry Martel telling referee Nick Kozak how to call this particular match a one-fall battle, and pretty Sherry Martel is surveying the scene. This is a mixed match. Now, theoretically, the girl wrestles the girl and the man wrestles the man on each team. And when a tag is made, then the tag is due to be made on the opposite team just because it has been made by the original tagger. And this right now is going to put the girls in first. Scott Casey steps out, then Ron Cheatham steps out, leaving Judy Martin and Sherry Martel in charge. And up in the ring, Sherry Martel is changing her mind and just about scared Judy Martin out of the ring. Although I don't know, she looks to me like she's salty enough to take care of herself under any circumstances, and that was the whole job of the effort that they made. And referee Nick Kozak is trying to understand who's going to do what in this particular event, and in comes Sherry Martel and and Judy Martin. So Judy holds up in the corner. She's still not sure what Scott Casey is going to do, and Sherry has got the fans behind her as she bounces around that ring full of excitement and personality and trying to get Judy to let go of her. Well, she was just hanging on to that corner there as a protection, but now as she steps out against Sherry Martel, there's a Japanese arm lock, and Judy says, well, it's time for wrestling right now, and to stop all of the side show. And Sherry Martel has a hammerlock on Judy. Judy hails from South Carolina, and Sherry Martel is from New Orleans. So most of the people up there in the ring are Southerners. Ron Cheatham comes from Tennessee, Scott Casey from Amarillo. Of course, we consider him a Northerner here in Texas. And in comes Ron Cheatham and Scott Casey, and Scott knows that he's going to have to do more than just make faces at a girl over there, because Cheatham isn't joining in the lightheartedness of the occasion. Judy Martin in behind, and that was Scott Casey's way of trying to scare her into jumping off the ring. She didn't exactly do it. So Scott looks like he has really won the laurels in there with the manner in which he handled Judy Martin that time. Front headlock by Ron Cheatham, and that was Sherry Martin who managed to clobber Ron Cheatham across the face. Good move. I can understand from Scott Casey rewarding his partner. Well, you can't reward Ron Cheatham that way. So outside we've got Sherry anxiously advising Scott Casey, and here Judy Martin jumped in and she landed with a crash on the back of Ron Cheatham. Stick around, folks. Anything could happen, and as the sportscasters always say, and probably will. That's Judy Martin backing over into a neutral corner, and Nick Kozak trying to get her out of that corner and over where she can do something. And look, she got back fast. Sherry was after her. There's a touch. That means Sherry will come in, and Judy Martin doesn't want to go in, but she's got to. The tag was made on the other side, and that precludes any argument about it. So Sherry and Judy, and full Nelson, the hold. Sherry puts it on, but it's switched quickly. 5 minutes have gone by as they swap the same hold, and Casey comes in to hang on to Judy Martin. A few more moves like that, and Scott Casey is really going to be making wrestling history here, I'll tell you. That's Sherry, Scott's partner. And Judy Martin is arguing with her irascible partner who doesn't commiserate with her and refuses to give her any advice. He evidently did not vote for ERA. Now there is a tete-a-tete that should wind up with some action. And so Scott wants Ron Cheatham to come in. He doesn't want to come in there against the fury of Judy Martin. And now Scott lets his partner come in, and Judy, who wanted to get even with Scott, missed the opportunity. But look at the fury of Judy now as she turns it on Sherry Martin, or rather Sherry Martel. And I tell you, these girls, remember that it was a girl matching her abilities against somebody who was her equal in weight and size, and this is what makes the big difference. Trouble for Sherry Martel, there's no question about it. Judy Martin knows what she's doing in that ring, and you can bet that Ron Cheatham knows what he's doing on the outside of the ring as he stands there innocently and does nothing except to hang on to Sherry's hair. Twisting arm lock, and Judy Martin's ready to do something about it. In command, Judy takes a reverse arm lock and pours it to Sherry Martel. Judy's working on that hand on the blind side of the referee, but he picked it up and decided he was going to break it. Now we've got Sherry in trouble as Judy starts to turn that arm again, same arm, puts it in a position to really injure it, and she follows her opponent around. Scott going around the ring so that he could make the tag, but he missed the opportunity. Cheatham that time tried to step in there and do a little hair pulling, and he was done it again. Big Scott Casey into the ring, and now as they go to work on Sherry Martel, there's Scott racing around the outside and into the ring, and after Ron Cheatham, a foot race going on. Whoa! That speed as they go across that ring, and Scott Casey gets the upper hand as he comes to the rescue of his partner. Kick in the jaw, and oh man, she ran into trouble that time. And the 10-minute mark has been reached as Sherry reaches out there and tried to make the tag that would have brought this brother partner into the ring. And Nick Kozak is underneath as Judy Martin starts to work him over, and Nick is trying to get out from underneath, and I think he forgot how. It's been a long time since he's been forced into that. Scott Casey turns on Cheatham, who is taking full advantage of the situation. Atomic drop. Oh, man, he dropped it right on that telephone, and Scott Casey gets driving in there. And Sherry Martel Scott Casey in a very unlady, gentlemanly manner, dropped her in a most unladylike manner. There is Sherry, who is suffering trouble as Ron Cheatham is dropped and lands hard. So the entire team is out on the floor right now, and Scott Casey is trying to make things tough for anything that's left around in the ring, like fingers. So Ron Cheatham belongs in the ring, and Ron Cheatham comes in the ring. Watch out for Sherry Martel. She is pacing up and down on the floor here, wanting to get at Judy if the situation demands. Now as they get Scott in the corner, it's Judy Martin who is trying to get a reverse chinlock on him and to hang on. She gets that neck bent. She's got enough strength to be able to take advantage of the peculiar position. Now the girls are in a race for life around the ring, and Scott Casey is joined in the race. Whoa, that was a bit of fast movement with hair flying in all directions. So Ron Cheatham touches and steps out, and now Scott Casey moves over and touches his partner, and the girls come in now to continue in this mixed event here at the Sam Houston Coliseum. And Judy Martin doesn't want to come in. Neither does her partner, but the stretching has been done. And in comes Judy. Now, Sherry Martel tries to corner Judy Martin. Scott Casey just made an ineffective grab, but he gave Sherry Martel the opportunity to step in and do something about it. Clothesline, and there's one girl who proved that she could handle a clothesline. And Judy Martin using the driving piston-like blow with the knee, and we've got a sunset flip. There was two, but not three. And Scott Casey comes stop to Ron Cheatham getting in there. There is a crotch hold, and down they go, and Scott Casey made it possible. There is a 3 count.